Ever felt your emotions controlling you instead of the other way around? You know that feeling in your chest? That tightness when things just feel overwhelming? We've all been there. Whether it's anger bubbling up, that anxious knot in your stomach, or self-doubt whispering in your ear. Mastering your emotions is the key to success in every single aspect of your life. School, work, relationships, you name it. It's about harnessing that power within and using it to your advantage. Trust me. Going through the ringer with your emotions and learning to understand and manage them is life-changing. It's like going from feeling stuck on a crazy roller coaster to being the one in the driver's seat. That's what we're diving into today. Welcome to Emotional Intelligence 101. This is your guide to understanding and managing your feelings. We're going to break it down together, step by step, so you can walk away with practical tools to navigate any emotional wave that comes your way. Let's begin this journey together. Okay, first things first. Let's define what we mean by emotional intelligence, or EI for short. Now, EI isn't about being soft or suppressing your feelings. It's actually the opposite. Emotional intelligence is about being strategic with your emotions. It's about understanding why you feel the way you do and using that knowledge to make conscious choices about how you respond. Think of it like this. Imagine your emotions are like these powerful waves crashing inside of you. EI is about learning to surf those waves, not getting wiped out by them. It's about recognizing, okay, I'm feeling this intense anger right now. What's causing it? And what can I do with this feeling in a way that's productive? And get this, studies have shown that 90% of top performers across all industries, from business to sports to entertainment, have high emotional intelligence. They've learned to harness their emotions and use them as part of their success. So, let's tap into that power within and build your emotional intelligence muscle step by step. So, how do we actually put this into practice? Well, I've got this 5-step process I use called the Emotion Audit. It's like a quick check-in with yourself when you feel those emotions starting to rise. Step 1, pause. Just hit the brakes for a hot second, like 60 seconds, and breathe. In for 6, hold for 3, out for 9. This simple breathing technique can really help calm your nervous system. Step 2, name that emotion. Get clear on what you're feeling. Are you angry? Sad? Frustrated? Say it out loud, even if it's just to yourself. Okay, I'm feeling really anxious right now. Step 3, ask why. What happened that triggered this emotion? Was it something someone said? A stressful situation? Getting to the root of why you feel the way you do is key. Step 4, choose your response. Now that you've taken a moment to process, you can decide how you want to respond. Do you need to walk away and cool down before addressing the situation? Or can you talk it out calmly? And finally, step 5, reflect. Later on, take some time to journal about the experience. What happened? How did you handle it? What could you do differently next time? This helps you learn and grow from your emotions. For example, let's say your boss or teacher criticizes your work. Instead of immediately getting defensive, which may be your typical response, try that emotion audit. Pause, breathe, name the feeling. Maybe it's frustration or disappointment. Then ask yourself why you feel that way. Once you've processed, you can calmly ask your boss or teacher for specific feedback on how to improve. See the difference? Now, I know in many cultures, we're often taught to be strong and resilient, to not show weakness, right? Be strong, don't cry. We've all heard that. And while resilience is incredibly important, it's also important to acknowledge and process our emotions in a healthy way. Sometimes we may need to prioritize group harmony over individual feelings. But here's the thing. True strength lies in finding that balance. It's about respecting our elders and traditions while also feeling empowered to express our own views and needs calmly and respectfully. It's okay to say, I understand your perspective and I want to share mine as well. It's about setting healthy boundaries in our relationships, letting people know what we will and won't tolerate, all while maintaining respect and understanding. This is how true leaders are made, by being in tune with their emotions and communicating them effectively when necessary. Listen, your emotional intelligence is a game changer in the professional world. It can literally make or break your career trajectory. Think about it. Your EI influences how you handle those high-pressure salary negotiations, how you navigate tricky team dynamics, and ultimately, whether you have what it takes to lead and inspire others. When you're able to stay calm and collected under pressure, you make better decisions. You're more likely to think clearly and strategically when negotiating a raise or handling a disagreement with a coworker. And when it comes to teamwork, being able to understand and empathize with your colleagues' perspectives is huge. It helps you resolve conflicts peacefully, build strong relationships, and create a more positive and productive work environment. Here's a pro tip. Practice the 5-second rule. Before responding in any professional setting, especially when emotions are running high, take 5 seconds to pause and collect your thoughts. It might seem small, but that little pause can make all the difference in how you come across and how effectively you communicate. Let's talk about relationships. Because, let's be real, they can be amazing and messy and complicated all at the same time. But here's the thing. Strong, healthy relationships thrive on emotional intelligence. One of the most important things you can do is learn to communicate your feelings clearly and effectively. That means using I statements instead of blaming or accusing the other person. For example, instead of saying, "You always make me feel," try saying, "I feel hurt," when it feels less accusatory and helps the other person understand your perspective. And just as important as expressing yourself is truly listening to understand the other person. Put your phone down, make eye contact, and really try to hear what they're saying. You can even paraphrase what you heard to make sure you're both on the same page. Finally, remember that not every battle needs to be fought. Sometimes choosing to let go of anger or resentment, even if you feel justified, is the healthiest thing you can do for yourself and the relationship. It's about picking your battles wisely. Next time you feel an argument brewing, instead of going on the attack, try saying, "Help me understand where you're coming from." You might be surprised at how much it can diffuse the tension and open up a more productive conversation. Just like any skill worth having, building emotional intelligence takes practice. Think of it like working out your emotional fitness muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. There are tons of amazing tools out there to help you on your journey. Some of us are huge fans of mood tracking apps. They help you identify patterns in your emotions and see what triggers those negative feelings. Journaling is another powerful tool. At the end of each day, take a few minutes to reflect on your emotions. What emotion dominated your day? How did you handle it? What could you do differently next time? And here's a fun challenge. Each week, pick one new EI skill to focus on, whether it's practicing active listening, using I statements, or taking that 5-second pause before responding. Give yourself bonus points for incorporating meditation into your routine. There are some great apps out there, like Serenity. It's basically a gym for your mind, helping you train your focus and manage stress. And there you have it, my friends. You are now officially equipped with the knowledge and tools to master your emotions like a pro. Remember that student we saw earlier, stressed out before exams? Imagine them now acing that job interview because they learned to manage their anxiety. Or that professional who was about to lose it in a meeting. Now they're leading the team with calm and confidence. You have the power to identify and name your emotions, respond intentionally instead of reacting impulsively, and build stronger, more fulfilling personal and professional bonds. It's all within your reach. So, here's a challenge for you. In the comments below, share one emotion you're committed to managing better this week. Let's hold each other accountable and support each other on this journey. And for more empowering content, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Remember, your emotions are your superpower when you learn to master them. Learn, grow, and lead with Empower Africa Academy.